So, to start off, the first question we're going to be answering today is, how do you really kind of see society bouncing back after this supposed pandemic kind of ends or tapers off as the summer kind of gets warmer?
How do I see society bouncing back?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm really not sure. I think, more than anything else, I think that things aren't really going to settle down for sure until real hard data and numbers start coming in.
Yeah.
Right now, there's too much unknown. They don't know how many people had it or have it, whether or not you can get it and be asymptomatic and thus spread it.
Mm-hmm.
And there's so much conflicting information. The data lacking from China and the WHO, and their dishonesty in everything that they reported to try to save face. We won't get into the politics of communism or any of that, but it's until we have numbers that we can deal with and we can say, okay, this many people tested, and you're not going to get any of that until we have good, reliable tests that are known and proven to be accurate and can be widespread so that everybody can have testing.
Yeah.
I think all of this stuff is, and then vaccines, development of vaccines, clinical trials for treatments, all of the different antidotes and everything that's going on. And then everything is so backloaded with politics and opinions.
Yeah, that's a big thing. I've been sticking mostly to the facts on it, just seeing what numbers there are, as opposed to even just I can't even really look into the numbers without looking into the people popping up the political sides of it and their own opinions of it too.
Well, and even if you're looking at the numbers and you're looking at the facts, those are difficult to find and have them reliable. And some of the politics that spills in from the sides on that is what leads people to question whether the facts are true or not.
How do you see the different generations would have reacted if this type of a pandemic was happening during their time?
Well, I mean, I think that your grandpa's generation, grandma and grandpa, are both young enough or old enough that they have the smallpox vaccine scars on their shoulders.
Yeah.
And those were given by air guns or needle guns, I can't remember which, that injected the stuff in it. It scarred you.
Yeah.
It was a wound.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody had it because that's how they wiped it out from the population.
Yeah.
And I think I looked it up. We were talking about it the other day, and I looked it up, and the vaccination for smallpox ended, I think it was 1972.
Okay.
So they stopped giving that in 1972 because it had been eradicated. It was gone.
Oh, okay.
Really much difference there. I think you can equate it more, to age and experience, and then you fold in what we talked about with the 75-year nap.
Yeah, I was also thinking about like the technological type of it, like how society was back then, like medically. Like our medical system today is like probably 10 times better than Grandpa's.
Yeah, no, well, I don't know what the quantitative numbers are, but yeah, it's a very good point in that if you think about the Spanish flu of 1918,
yeah, that's
how many tens of millions of people died, or millions or however many. Was that a worse virus than this one? Or is this one far worse than that one and they just didn't have the technology to deal with it? So I mean, those are good questions to ask, and I don't know the answers to those. I think the way that their generation, I mean, it's really kind of a tough question because their generation is dealing with this one.
Yeah.
But they're dealing with it as a senior at-risk population.
Yeah.
I was talking to them last night, in fact, and they talked like, they said, well, we were discussing maybe going down and seeing if we could find a place to donate blood. But, Grandpa's recovering from cancer. Grandma's on oxygen at their elevations. And so they have been pretty well just locked down. They go to town late in the night to get gas at the gas station with a credit card. And they go to the grocery store just as sparingly as they can, trying to stay away from people so that they're higher risk people. I think to say whether or not we're going to bounce back or whether there's going to be a new normal and people aren't ever going to be able to shake hands again anymore or what is too early to tell.